preoccupied that everyone on Earth caught on fire. Heroes travel back in time to tell their past selves how to make global warming decline. Back tributes and using spells and traps one time. Journey rules are the reason we'll survive. The reason we'll survive. The reason we'll survive.
The end times are upon us.
The prophesized year is here. The future our descendants were sent back in time to help us avert is looming on the horizon. This is 2016, the year Nirvana High Paladin was printed. It is more important than ever that we work together to realize our power and stop the future of disaster we have been told about. So it's time for cards to watch. The decks to look out for, as per usual, are not the things I would have expected going into 2016. It turns out the biggest threat of the format is Yang Zings? Yes, Yang Zings got some incredible power tools in Denglong and 9 Pillars, but more importantly, they got the format ruining card of this round, Mare Mare.
Mare.
Because, say it with me, it is normal summonable.
Mare.
Is access to pretty much any synchro monster you want and is incredibly accessible because Yazi is so easy to make in junior format.
Mare.
Is unbelievable, format warping, and will not see the light of day after tomorrow. One card I'm very excited about that has come out in 2016 is my boy, my son, Neptibus the Atlantean Prince, and he is so good in junior format because monsters are incredibly powerful, something he is and something that mermales bulk out on as much as possible. We also have 3 copies of Deep Sea Diva, 3 copies of Dragoon, and 3 copies of 1-for-1. Mermales are going to be one of the decks to watch, and you may be able to guess what I'm bringing to the episode today. Some other monsters that have made a splash are Gandora X, the Dragon of Demolition. This card is, you may have guessed, Gandora 2.0, with the ability to destroy every monster on the field, steal one of their attack stats, and deal that attack stat as burn damage, still getting to go in for a direct attack, and even though it halves your life points during the end phase, that probably doesn't matter. This card is ridiculous, and we are absolutely going to ban it. One other ban-worthy card you may not have seen coming is Amaterasu. No, not that Amaterasu. The other Amaterasu. Yes, when you read this spirit monster with Junior Journey's rule set in mind, you begin to realize a problem. It can't be special summoned, nor can it be normal summoned, but it can be set with 3000 defense. If it is targeted by a card effect, you flip it face up and draw a card, and then when it is flipped face up, it banishes all cards on the board. During the end phase, it comes back to your hand, but I imagine that doesn't matter terribly much. It will give you everything you need, and even if this card weren't broken, it is at the very least deeply unfun, and so I am going to be looking to ban this one post-haste. We also get Gofu, which isn't good now, but will be good later. We get some new spell and trap removal. Cosmic Cyclone and Twin Twisters are probably okay, although their non-quick play status probably takes them as much out of contention as MST has been for the last couple formats. There are some really good traps to get rid of with them. This year we get Deinamiscus, the Elemental Mirror Forces, Dimensional Barrier, Floodgate Trap Hole, and Solemn Strike, but really who cares about the trap cards because it is all about the Kaiju. Oh, I am excited to play with these cards. The gift your opponent never wanted, the precursor to Nibiru. The Kaijus are here, and I expect that they are going to do all the good for this format that they quite honestly did for the TCG. Looking forward to having them around. We also get Pot of Desires, which along with Fairy Tale Snow may mean there is Gren Maju in our future. In the extra deck, we also get number S0 Utopic Zexal, number S39 Utopia the Lightning, ABC, which I don't expect to be as strong in junior format as it was in the TCG, Starving Venom Fusion Dragon, Crystal Wing, Bish Balkan, which is concerningly easy to summon in junior format, and of course, totally awesome. My last thing that I want to point out to you is a couple of decks that aren't good right now, but are things that I want to point out potentially for the future. The Dark Magician support and the Blue Eyes support, specifically Return of the Dragon Lords, I think have the potential to be extremely good in Junior format due to the ease of access of their materials. Beatrice and the Phantom Knights come out in this format. The Trains and specifically Super Dora are interesting things to be looking out for. And finally, the Suppression Pluto, a card that has basically triple tack powers on legs. I'm very interested in this card. This is shaping up to be a really exciting format. I can't wait to see what we're bringing today.
Behold, once again, another I Wish I Was Dead special. Folks, we're playing Ding Dong Turbo. So, in 2016, all of the Yang Zings are legal alongside one of the most powerful synchro monsters of all time, Denglong, first of the Yang Zing. Using a core of monsters like Mare, which we can normal summon, Giant Pearfish, which we can normal summon, and Fishborg Blaster, which we left legal, we can make the first of the Yang Zing early and often. Now, worth noting, there's a couple of different things you can do with this engine. Of course, you can do a balls to the wall combo strategy, which aims to overwhelm your opponent in unbelievable amounts of negates and advantage, but I want to do something a little more mid-range. We're going to be using Denglong first of the Yang Zing as a monster with a huge butt, able to withstand a hit from almost anything in the format in order to consistently float into all of our elemental Yang Zings. We'll go over the top using cards like 9 Pillars of Yang Zing to negate RJ's high investment combos and Yang Zing Path in order to ensure that we are constantly able to keep a slew of Yang Zings in the deck to float into. Now, there's one issue with this list, and that's that it is completely and totally illegal. You can see that we are playing a copy of Elder Entity Norton, but I don't think RJ is going to notice. Let me throw you over to that foolish fool, so he can describe what he'll be losing with today.
Shocker, I know. Of course I was going to be on Mermails. We get Neptibus this format, and I told you that I'm going to play Mermails as much as possible. This is a deck I tinkered with input from I Wish I Was Dead. I came up with this build, and I'm not totally sure about it. This is a deck that I knew really well in the TCG. This is very similar to the deck that I actually nearly topped to regionals with in this format, but this is a really complicated one, and so this is not solved in the slightest, but this is what I am bringing today, and I am so excited to pilot it. Once again, we get 3 Diva, we get 3 1-for-1 and 3 Dragoons, and so this deck must be insane. We also get Mare, which is fairly easy to make with our Yazi, but I don't really want to normal summon it because there are so many other potentially better normal summons for me in this deck, in the form of Swap Frog to get us Toad, Neptibus, and Diva, of course, and even potentially Mermail Abyss Pike that can set us up for Bahamut Shark to get us our Toads. We brought in 3 copies of Aqua Spirit to get us closer to Bahamut Shark with both Dragoons and Abyss Pike, and of course the big upgrade for this format for Mermail's Fishborg Blaster, which is just so phenomenally good in combo with all these cards. The extra deck things I want to point out are, of course, our Toads and Bahamut Sharks, but also some special things like Psyframe Lord Omega, which in combination with Fishborg Blaster and one of our 7s makes going first turns way better. And Herald of the Arclight, a card that could potentially be a negate for us and a macro effect against certain decks. I'm really hyped to be bringing this for y'all today. This is one of my favorite decks ever. Let's see what Joseph has for us.
Well, let me tell you this, RJ. Drexit means Drexit, and we are getting out on a junior journey. Simple as.
God, if solving climate change means that I don't have to hear your accent again, I am happy to do what I can.
Oh, pish posh. That's what I have to say. We're in 2016. Who could have ever thought that the format would be ruined? It's so strange because the rest of 2016 historically was just so stable.
Yeah, I can think of an event every single month that made me glad to be alive in the times that we're in alive, and not a single one that didn't.
You know what was really funny? I was going back through old memes. Do you remember when in 2017, everyone was making memes about how 2017 was the worst year ever?
I feel like people have been doing that literally every year since 2016.
Ugh, jeez. Well, I haven't heard it recently. I feel like we just stopped counting after COVID. But we have a chance to rectify all those mistakes here today, and I gotta tell you, I am bringing a deck that will not do that. This is just going to shine a light on some of Yu-Gi-Oh's worst design mistakes ever.
I'll tell you, I'm bringing one of my favorite decks of all time, but I'm not going to say it's a good one for the health of the game. All right, buddy.
Well, do you have a
The
rock
time
and a
has come.
scissor?
Left or right?
Left.
All right, it is the scissors. Let's see. Oh, do I want to go first or second? Ooh, I didn't think I'd make it this far. I didn't think about which one I wanted to do. I'll go historical and try for second. Don't read anything into that.
Historical. Was Toad out during this period?
I'm not going to say anything further on the subject. I choose to remain silent.
Foolish Burial.
Okay. It's a pretty good spell to start with.
Unfortunately, I don't have a combo. I do not have one. Yeah, I know. Very, very upsetting. We are going to Foolish Burial, send Shiwen, Light of the Yangzing.
Mm-hmm.
Next, we are going to normal summon Shiwen, Light of the Yangzing.
Okay.
Set one and pass it back.
All right. My deck theoretically has answers to this. Oh, and that may be one of them. I am going to discard Mulan Glacia, the Elemental Lord, to special summon Swap Frog from my hand. Do you have a response to the summon of Swap Frog?
I guess I have a question. Is Totally Awesome legal?
It is absolutely legal.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I hate to do this. Yeah, I'm gonna 9 pillars.
Ooh, okay. Yep.
So we're going to shuffle the Swap Frog. Here comes the hard part. Okay, we are going to destroy our Chiwen, and we will grab... I think I'm just going to have to, unfortunately, make you go through all my guys. We'll grab Suwani, Fire of the Yangzing.
I will tell you, there is a probably 0 chance that I'm going to have to bother going through any of your guys. I'm going to activate 1 for 1.
Oh, God. Yep.
We are going to discard Atlantean Marksman. Let's get this
Jesus.
party
Okay.
well and truly started. I am going to summon Neptibus, the Atlantean Prince, from my deck.
There he is.
We will, as an ignition effect, declare Neptibus.
Yep.
And we will send... You'll be shocked to find out that we are going to be sending Atlantean Dragoons and adding a second copy of Atlantean Dragoons. Okay, we will use the second Dragoons' effect in Graveyard to get Atlantean Abyss Megalo.
Yeah.
And I hope you are ready. We're going to special summon Megalo, discarding Dragoons, and another copy of Dragoons.
Come on. Yep.
All right, from the deck, we're going to use Megalo's effect to grab ourselves an Abyss Scale of the Mizuchi. Then Dragoons is going to be an interesting question here. We get 2 of them, which gives us a couple of options for search. Here is the plan. We are going to get off of our Dragoons Deep Sea Diva from deck.
Mm-hmm.
And we are going to also get a copy of Atlantean Heavy Infantry. Okay, so we are going to attempt to use Megalo's effect, sending Neptibus. Is that okay?
That's fine.
Okay, we'll summon Dragoons from the graveyard. Unfortunately, no way that I do this probably kills you.
Oh, you better watch out, because if I get another turn...
I forgot how many copies of this card I have in my hand. We're going to normal summon Heavy Infantry, and we're going to use its effect to normal summon Diva again. There we go.
Sure.
Okay, and we'll declare Diva, and we will summon... Yeah, we'll summon a Neptibus from deck. Okay, I mean, this is a little bit awkward, but I will do the Synchro for Trish here.
All right, what are we doing?
So we are going to hit Swanee, one of your Chiwens,
Makes
and
sense.
then this card.
It is Fishborg Blaster.
Okay. And the last card in your hand is...
Mare.
We'll go battle phase. I'll attack
If it
directly
was-
with
Mare.
I would
Megalo.
have normal summoned it last turn.
That's a fair point. We'll attack again with Megalo. And
Yep.
we'll attack with Trish.
5 is all I need, baby.
Let's set the back row and pass. Ooh, having to use 1-for-1 at the beginning of the turn was awkward. There might have been a way that I could do this.
I really don't want to give away anything. I'll set 1 and pass.
Okay, let's see what we can do. Draw for turn.
Mm-hmm.
Weirdly... So it's super awkward. I took a card out of my extra deck that would kill you right now if I were to
thank
summon
goodness.
it.
Very
I
happy to
had
hear
Red
that.
Eye's Flare Metal, and I was like, no, I'm just going to OTK him every time. I don't need to worry about Flare Metal, and legitimately, in this exact situation, Flare Metal would have won the game. God, weirdly, I think I have to not do anything, because if I attack your monster, you'll summon Chiwen from grave.
No, I'm just a little baby. I can be trusted with being destroyed.
God, the comments are going to roast me for last turn, aren't they? God, I don't like this. I think I have to try and equip Mizuchi Pass. Ooh.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'll start my turn. Stand by main. I wish I could
feel
walk
you
into
there.
your monster, but I can't. I'm just going to pass here.
Okay. Draw for turn. That's pretty solid. Does that do what I want it to do? Yeah, I like getting to you can't play the game. I am going to activate 1-for-1.
That's fine.
I'm going to discard Abysteus.
Yep.
And I am going to summon Fishborg from deck.
That's also fine.
And then I am going to Abyss Sphere here.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
And I will summon... I think this does end the duel, if this works the way that I think that it does. We're going to go Abyss Gund, and I will synchro into Herald of the Arclight.
Okay.
I will go Battle.
Yes.
Trish.
All right. It is Bixie.
Okay.
So we are going to go
That doesn't do what I
Bixie
wanted it
1,
to do.
Chiwen 2.
Yeah, unfortunately, I forgot about the Chiwen Engrave. The Teus was the real play there. I think that has to be fine.
All right.
Okay.
We'll get Suwani here. We'll go Suwani effect.
I think, what are our 5 options? Denglong?
Yeah, that's the one.
And Denglong searches on, it adds to hand on summon, and if it's destroyed, gets you a Yangzing.
Correct.
I think that is fine.
All right. Oh.
Oh, that thing has
We will-
2,800 defense.
Yeah. And your Mizuchi causes your guy to go to what, 32?
Yeah.
I'm deciding if I even want to activate Denglong here.
Interesting.
There's an
question.
argument to not, because its Bud is currently bigger than Abyss Megalo.
Oh, does it gain attack and defense? Yeah, that's hilarious.
Yeah. I am gonna go for Denglong here.
God, forgetting about that Chiwen Engrave is going to destroy me. I could have gone for Crimson Blader last turn. I think, yeah, because you would get a Yangzing one way or the other, we are going to herald it.
Sure. I'll trigger Denglong here.
Okay.
This one's a thinker. We're gonna get Beyond.
Okay. I think I am going to let you keep Beyond.
Sure. Stand by me.
Yeah.
Megalo is so fucking big. I will normal summon Bird of Paradise.
Oh, God.
You seen
Hi
this guy
there,
before, huh?
Bird the Paradise Lost. Yeah, I've seen this one before.
All right, this ain't pretty. I'm gonna activate Yangzing Path, and this eats the Mizuchi, right?
It does.
And then Abyss Sphere. Have we done a cycle yet?
Not yet. It will
Alright.
destroy itself during the end phase.
I feel like the easier walk in here is the Abyss Megalo.
Okay. So I take
4 here.
All right, it's easy. I just need to draw into the second Fishborg.
Go ahead.
All right, draw for turn. That is not the second Fishborg. Oh, and Abyssphere does go to grave here. I am going to set a monster. Oh, I'm going to be thinking about the potential that I could have Crimson Bladed you out of this game for the rest of the night. Just forgetting that you had a single tuner in grave that you could summon back.
We will go combat here. I am just going to attack the set card.
Okay, the set card is Abyssteus.
Ah, not Abyssteus. Second main.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, draw for turn. I think we changed Trish to defense and pass.
Boo.
Don't think it makes that big of a difference, but
Well, that's a that's a draw. All right, let's just go to combat.
okay, yeah, that's fine. There goes Trish.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Draw for turn.
Yeah.
That is an okay top deck. What does that get me? It's really funny. A thing that I've thought about for many years is the fact that when it comes to a synchro-focused strategy, it isn't the tuners, but the non-tuners that make or break your strategy. Konami has printed 1 million busted tuners and not that many cards that are good with them. And I think that's the thing I'm running into right now, is it's just very easy for me to access tuners and not nearly as easy for me to do something with them. I think I have to risk you having game. I'll pass.
Oh, and risk it you shall. You're fine. I don't have shit. Wah.
I'll take... You still only have 1 tuner, 28.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Draw for turn.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good card. Let's try for the guy.
Damn, that guy's crazy.
Yes. I am going to declare its effect.
Damn, absolutely not. I'm going to pitch effect failure here.
Shit, well, what do I do now? Now you have 2 tuners in the graveyard. Activate 1 for 1. And
Okay.
discard Diva.
That's fine.
The last copy of the boy from deck.
Okay.
We will attempt to do a synchro summon here. Omega.
That's fine.
Okay. We're going to declare Omega. Banish it.
We'll ghost over.
Ooh, okay. That's not great for me. Well, I'll pass turn. I think you probably have it, but there may be top
Yes.
decks. You definitely have it. Okay. Ooh,
Da-da-da-da.
here you go for that 1 Crimson Blader. Oh, my God. All right, I got waxed because I made a terrible decision. I'm going to make another terrible decision and try to go second again.
Yeah, I don't think that I was supposed to win that one for sure, but I did, which means that everything I did was correct. This one,
Absolutely.
oh, looks good to me.
I also have a pretty good hand. I look forward to seeing what you do with yours.
Foolish Burial,
That is A-okay.
Chiwen.
I'm shocked.
Weren't expecting that one, were you?
I wasn't.
Normal G-Tau.
Xiao 2. Interesting.
Yeah, that's what I said. All right, back to you.
Okay, draw for turn. Oh, that's a good card. What does that do for me? Potentially everything? Declare Abyssteus discarding Marksman.
I won't let you. 9 pillars.
So to my deck with Teus.
All right, we're going to use all the effects. I'm
Okay.
talking every single effect. All the effects
Okay,
in the world.
all the effects.
Suwani.
Mm-hmm.
Anything on open game state.
Nothing on open game state.
Suwani.
Okay.
Activate the effect of my big-ass Denglong. I'm going to get Yangzing Path because I'm very stupid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I have to think about how I'm planning on outing all of this. There's probably a way, I just have to get there. I am going to try for it. Let's go 1 for 1.
I love you're saying try for it like I can do anything. I'm just chilling.
Let's go for the guy, TM.
There's the guy.
We're going to declare the guy, and we're going to send dragoons. Do you have a response to the guy?
No.
Okay, we are going to add dragoons off dragoons. And we are going to add Megalo off of the other dragoons.
Folks, we've all been there before.
We are going to declare Megalo in hand. We are going to discard Diva Dragoons.
Yeah.
We're going to summon the guy. We're going to trigger... It's got to be Dragoons, then the guy, because it is a mandatory and an optional. Do you have a response to either of those?
Sadly, I do. Say goodbye to your Abyss Megalo.
Holy shit, that's the funniest thing to ever happen to me. Yeah, I will, off of Dragoons, search... Mulan Glacia, the Elemental Lord.
Oh, there's just no way. Oh, God.
There it goes.
Yeah.
Okay. Dingo who left Neptibus in attack position.
Not a lot I can do about it.
Yeah, I should have put everything in defense this turn. But I didn't, so I am going to have to... Oh, and Megalo needs to get its search because Ghost Ogre doesn't negate. So we will grab ourselves Abyss Sphere. And I guess we just set and pass it back.
Denglong.
Fine. Oh god, that is a if it leaves the field effect. Denglong is a nonsense card.
Denglong is very good at battle.
Mm-hmm.
Wah.
Yeah, they crash here.
No, I take 3.
Oh, it only gains 600.
We'll go Denglong Chiwen.
That is okay.
There's no shot. Oh, okay, thank God. I'm like, we're not on one Suwani. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's fine. I take 11 here.
A second main.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Him again. Wow.
He is a dude. I think we have to Valor this.
That's fine.
Okay.
That was that's fine. We'll go Denglong here. I don't think that I'm gonna have an opportunity to activate this card this game, so let's send Giant Pearfish.
Yep.
We'll just set 1
Oh, good.
and then go ahead.
Draw for turn. You would tell me if your deck ran creation, wouldn't you? You would give me that homie drop. You'd let me know. You would.
You know what? I will tell you this. I would let you know if it was creation.
Is it creation?
It's not creation. Don't
Ah.
worry about it.
Well, there is stuff that I could conceivably do, but none of it right now. Your go.
Cool. Stand by main.
Mm-hmm.
Denglong!
Yep.
Woo!
Keep sending.
Someday I'm going to send something that actually accomplishes something. Send another giant pearfish to grave here.
Okay.
I'm going to chill some more.
Okay. Draw for turn.
Yeah.
God, this is the most exciting thing I could possibly do, but I think the move is for me to pass.
Yeah. Stand by main.
Mm-hmm.
One of these days you're going to have to do something.
One of these days I will do something. Just let me draw one
Different
more
than me.
water monster, and I will do things.
Let them cook. Okay. Back to you.
Okay. Draw for turn.
Yeah.
Excellent. The best draw in my deck. Yeah, it's hilarious, but the thing I sided out would have been clutch here, and it's just not going to do it for me. Your go.
Okay, that's insane. Okay, I will activate Instant Fusion.
Oh. Yep.
I'll summon Norden.
Didn't we ban this guy?
No, he's fine. He's cool.
What? What do we... No, what? We banned him.
What's the problem? No,
We
didn't. He's not
100% banned Norden.
What? No, he's legal.
Yeah,
don't,
we
Don't
did.
worry about it. He's legal.
Yeah, we did.
He's completely legal.
Would the same thing happen if you could summon rare fish?
No. Listen, it's just Norden. Don't worry. Okay, we'll activate Norden's effect. and
What?
That's gonna
No,
special.
what?
That's gonna
We
special
literally
Ghost Ogre from
banned
hand.
this card.
All right, we're gonna send these two to the grave
Okay.
for Yazi.
Okay, all right. It is basically rare fish. I'll take it. That is insane.
We'll go Yazi here.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna target himself, and I think we're actually gonna target the back row here.
Okay. Is there anything this gets me if I chain it? I am not running the card that makes that a bad idea.
Okay, Yazi effect here.
Yes.
Hey, buddy. Wait, what are you at?
I am at
Okay.
69.
Okay, we'll just be a good player. We'll get freaking...
Mare.
Yep.
We'll do
Mare.
a whole bunch of times.
Yep.
We are going to go twice. Let's go normal Fishborg Blaster.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yep.
These two to the grave for Formular Synchron.
Mm-hmm.
We'll
Playing
trigger
tuner
Formular.
mesh. Okay.
That's a good draw. Danglong effect here. Send.
Mare.
So he's a 7. 7
Yep.
plus 1 is 8.
Yep.
I can do rudimentary math. We'll go Baxia. We'll go Danglong. We're going to special a Yangzing, and we are going to target this to shuffle it back into the deck. Beyond.
Mm-hmm.
We're just going to make this easy. Baxia Formula for Suwani,
Okay.
and then
Yep.
we will go to combat.
Oh, that is rough. That is 2 games where if I'd been a little bit more used to the matchup, I probably could have taken it.
Do you want to do the game 3?
Yeah, sure. All right, let's see what this deck is capable of going first. Not a whole lot when I draw like that. Jeez. Well, that's like the opposite of helpful. Let's see what we can do. Main one. Let's normal summon ourselves a diva. We'll declare diva, and
All right,
we
your hand sucks.
are going to not do shit with the rest of my turn. That is not ideal. I think I have to pass here.
All right, I got this. I just got to draw any monster off the top. That is there are like 3 draws in the deck that are monsters, and I have found them. Foolish Burial.
Yeah, here we go.
We're gonna send Chiwin.
Mm-hmm.
This sucks. It's not good. We're gonna normal Giant Pearfish.
I would not necessarily call that bad. Okay. Oh,
Okay,
we
but
are
watch, I'm going to
walk
combat, yeah.
in. Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'll take 18.
Yeah. It's it's not ideal. Yeah.
Draw for turn.
It's a full combo with any monster, of course.
Do I have plays? Not good ones, I'll tell you that. Yeah, I guess that's the play. I'll normal summon Megalo. It's gonna go to battle.
This is
We'll
Yu-Gi-Oh.
attack it.
All right, I have creation.
It's any monster.
I'm gonna get Jintao. I am not afraid of you.
Okay,
I do not fear God.
pass.
Oh my god, I am going to poop. Oh, this actually works. I will normal summon Archfiend Eccentric. Danglong.
For fuck's sake. Yeah.
This is so scuffed, I hate it. Okay.
Okay. Well,
this
fortunately,
guy's
that it can't attack into my Megalo.
That is correct. You are
Okay.
very true. I'm going to grab a Yangzing card.
Okay.
Bian.
B-An is fine.
Normal Bian.
I will normal summon Archfiend Eccentric.
Combat.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Take 8 here.
Yeah.
Let's go Creation. Let's go Chiwen. Let's go Bian.
Yep.
Okay, so there's him. We'll grab Suwani, and we will grab Bixie.
Mm-hmm.
Danglong Mod. Giant pearfish.
Yep.
There he is.
That it is.
All right, we're going to go Baxia 1. We're going to go Denglong 2.
I think this has to be fine. Yeah.
All right. Denglong is going to summon Bixie. Baxia, target Jintao. Jiaotu.
Jiaotu. Okay.
Yeah. We'll pop Bixie.
Okay.
And then we'll trigger Bixie. We'll grab Beyond. These 2 for Denglong.
Denglong.
We'll go Denglong. Grab
Okay.
Path.
Just gonna keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna Path here.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3. Oh, 2 very interesting ones. Instead, I think we are just gonna go Baxia Shiwen for Xiaofeng. And that
Okay.
floodgates what? Lights?
Yeah.
Not as ideal as I would have liked. We'll just set 1 and pass. Oh, we'll Denglong as well. We'll get that Shiwen we put back in.
Are you doing that before?
We'll do it in end phase.
Or
That's cheating.
What do you mean?
okay. Never mind. Draw for turn.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. God, this hand is so unbelievably bad.
Skill issue.
1 for 1.
Yes.
Discard. Yes.
Yeah, let me see cost first.
Discard Ronin Totem.
That's fine.
Okay. We will summon the boy.
Okay, I will activate Suwani here.
Yeah, you got it. Well, you waxed me. Congratulations. I absolutely threw this one.
So, let's talk bans. I think these are pretty clear.
Well, first off, we gotta hit.
Mare.
There is.
Yeah, I honestly think we have to ban this card.
Yeah.
Boy, I mean, it's crazy in TCG, even if you're just getting it off of Shaman of the Tenyi. Here, it's unbelievable.
For sure. The fact that it is accessible off of every single combo, it is also normal summonable, it is nuts.
I guess I'd like to take a card out of your deck and my deck. We're both playing this stupid card. It's time for Fishborg Blaster to go.
Yeah, Fishborg Blaster should
had a great
absolutely
time.
go. This deck has so many unbelievable combos that I just never got to with it.
This didn't come up because it's in my side, but Gandora X is legal.
Yeah, that was also in my side, and this is exactly what it sounds like. It is just Gandora 2.
I was told from, the geniuses who maybe have sent me several decks over the course of my Yugi tubing career that we got to take Amaterasu and Utopic Zexal out behind the barn.
Yeah, so this was a funny one. When I was gathering things for my card to watch, I had heard the word Amaterasu thrown around in Banlist discussions, and I was like, okay, that's a pretty good, Bujin Xyz, but it takes 3 monsters. Like, how could it be that good? And then I read the other card named Amaterasu. And, yeah, we cannot have that thing in our format.
Some stuff that we maybe should keep an eye on. Toad is like around and really good, but I'm of the opinion that anything but a ban doesn't hit it. And honestly, I'm kind of okay with it sticking around for a little bit.
I honestly think that 1 Toad might be the way to go. And the reason I say that is part of what makes my deck nuts is the ability to go into double Toad turn 1. And that's pretty good, I would say.
Oh, I've heard that from so many Atlantean pilots over the years. But I can make double Toad. The deck's nuts.
And it would have been if I had remembered how your deck worked.
All right. We'll put Toad to 1, sure. Another card that's kind of on the verge of being too good is Kaiju Slumber. The Kaijus are just kind of good anyway because everyone's playing like big assholes that you normal summon. Slumber is a way to like super turn the tables immediately and just do like 10 million damage in 1 hit. I'm fine with putting it to like 1 if you are.
I am too. That's the reality is this deck against any deck except yours brings in the Slumbers game 2 and OTKs literally every single game.
One final card that we both are playing, I imagine, is a card that got a lot better when we started getting good tuners and playmakers, and that's 1-for-1. This card's insane, and we have 3 of them.
We indeed do, and I am running all 3 of them. I think we should put this
what's
one...
actually funny is that I am also running all 3
What?
of them.
I'm shocked. It's almost like level 1s are very good this format.
There's some FTKs with MX Saber Invoker. Let's get this guy out of here before Zoos come out next year.
Hell yeah. I'm going to advocate for an additional hit to your deck. The fucking
What's the problem? My deck's
ding-dong.
fine. No, my deck's fine. My deck's fine.
There were so many times where I was like, oh, I can do something about this. This card is a when it leaves the field if you can, which means it is totally immune to kaijus. I had to try and find a way into Abyss Dweller in order to kaiju the motherfucker. Oh my god, such an annoying card. Let's limit
crazy.
it.
People have been advocating it coming off forever. I still think this card's crazy in TCG. I mean, get him out of here.
Okay.
Put him to 1.
We will put him to 1.
I've got some unhits I want to throw your way.
Okay.
Yeah, I got one of them for you right now. It's one of your favorites, baby. I'm talking Archfiend Emperor, the first Lord of Horror.
Yes! I do love the Archfiends.
We'll put the boy to 1. We'll see how it goes. You know, start him on probation. But unlike the rest of the 3,000 assholes, you know, he actually does require some sort of a deck building cost to actually be good. And we're at a point where actually that deck building cost matters immensely.
That is true, especially considering the fact that many of the cool things you can do with the tour guide into Eris are now not as great with Invoker gone. The next one that we're going to talk about is one that I have been very against bringing back up until 2015. Every single time I play Mermails, I feel like many cards get power crept by the fact that I can just deal with them with every board. And one of those cards is Dark Lord Asmodeus. There are so many ways to get rid of him.
This guy could have come off in 2011.
I think that you're crazy for that. But I think in 2015, when both of our decks had constant access to like Bashia Trishula, we were probably fine in the face of an Asmodeus.
I got a fun one for you.
Okay.
How about Cloudian Eye of the Typhoon to
Let's
1?
bring him back. Let's go.
He's gonna break the format, folks. It's over.
Another one that is absolutely unconscionable before is the Supremacy Sun.
I was literally about to ask to get that off.
The 3,000 guy that comes back from the graveyard on discard, it just does not cut it these days. Maybe there's a like Xyz deck involving it, but I don't know.
I'm gonna also advocate for Splendid Venus to 1. The whole point of this card is that it is 3,300 attack, which is super cool.
Yeah, I think that all of those cards are perfectly fine, and I'm even gonna throw
I got some more.
Dinos a bone. Let's bring back Jurak Titano.
Yeah, why not? Fuck it. Now, we usually don't like doing this because, you know, they're accessible at all stages of the game, but I'm going to advocate for an extra deck on hit.
Ooh.
Dark Strike Fighter has its errata. Can we put him to 1?
I
do want to warn you, he's still crazy.
That's a good point. In this, how many levels does it take to kill with Dark Strike? He does 300 per level?
Well, errata says you can only do it once.
And it's during main phase 1?
Yeah, main phase 1 only. So if you want to forego all your monsters in battle for 1,600, I think that's okay.
I think you are allowed to do that. There are probably better ways to deal 1,600 points of damage these days. I want to see Ancient Gear Golem and Earth Machine so badly.
Yeah, try it out. He can't be special summoned, idiots. Do your best.
But he can be normal summoned.
This is spooky because it's like the biggest guy ever. But we could move Big Benkai to 2, I think.
Ooh, spicy.
He's like
he's
a
just
big
a 3,500 booty. That's all he is. Yeah, he can go to 2.
And here's a card that I think would be really fun to put back at 2 as well. Tragodia.
Hell yeah.
And folks, I think that most of the cards that we put on probation last time can probably come all the way off. Flame Ogre. That guy can go to 3. Gept. I think he can probably go to 3.
Yeah, why not?
Sangan, sorry about the errata, buddy.
Yeah, rip.
And I think that is pretty much it.
All right. We have...
Oh, one more. Now that little monster decks are big, we can probably unlimit Bottomless Trap Hole.
Yeah, for sure.
Beatrice. Don't we have 3 of them?
We do currently have 3 of them.
So there's a big Beatrice combo deck that's really not okay. We probably got to put it to 1.
Yeah, probably. Oh, we have one job, Joseph Rothschild. In this entire series, we have one job. Is it bad for the format? Not at all. But we were sent, our descendants were sent in back in time to stop one card and one card only.
You're right.
Let's do the right thing and ban Nirvana High Paladin.
Yeah, we almost forgot. Wait, actually, did he come out last year?
No, this year.
Okay, thank God. All right, we saved the future, folks.
We finally
Nirvana
did.
Paladin band. You're never going to have to watch a Ludwig video with the title Modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Has become unsustainable. You're never going to have to hear one more hot take about this card that has so many words on it. Don't worry, we got you.
Just don't look at Endymion.
And with that, we've solved every problem once again.
As we always do.
You know, it gets kind of tiring being like so right, so correct, always resolving every issue. Are we going to like have to be wrong on purpose in the future?
Maybe that's how we're going to save the world. Us finally being wrong. We have to change the timeline.
Well, if you would like to see anyone play 2016 format, maybe a seasoned ABC veteran, a masked hero enthusiast, potentially a person who has read some of the cards in their balls to the wall combo deck, let us know who you want to see in the comments. I think that's it.
All right.
Bye.